What's up, gamers? This is Proto, and welcome to another episode of Like or Dislike, where we look at some of the latest games coming out. I get my hands on it, tell you what I think about after putting some hours and some time into it, while showing you some gameplay all at the same time. And today we are looking at Medieval. Now, this is a game I really was looking forward to because I grew up playing this game on PlayStation, which is now called the PlayStation 1, which feels really weird to me calling it like that. But let's not waste any more time and let's jump into this review. Medieval is a remastered classic game from the PlayStation 1 era. This is an action, hack and slash, platform, puzzle solving game that's a prequel to the Dark Souls series styles of games, using defense and evading your target to get attacks in. A lot of people will say that Dark Souls began that, but a lot of people argue and say Medieval did that way before Dark Souls was even imagined. Like I said, some people relate Dark Souls to coming from Medieval, so we can debate about that in the comments later. Now, you play as Sir Daniel Fortescue, a person that went down in history for defeating the evil wizard Zorak from taking over the land. But that's not exactly what happened. So when Zorak returns using his magic, he woke you up by mistake. So now you have a second chance to redeem yourself and become the hero that people remember you as. So the game has been remastered with giving you the option of playing with the old style of controls or using the more modern day controls. And for my gameplay, I did like a mix of both, but I kind of tended more towards the modern day controls. It just felt more fluid with it. Now, the core of this game, for fans that love about it, is there. And it's basically an upgraded version of graphics. The cinematics, the graphics, they have all been upgraded, but the core of how to play this game, the core of how to play in this game is still the same. What people loved about it. Now, unfortunately, the camera is still not the best, and they didn't update it with an option to have the camera in the settings to set a certain way, because basically this camera is free moving. Wherever you go, the camera's going to go, so you always got to reposition the camera. I was kind of hoping with this remaster they would have done it where you could have had an option to have the camera trail behind you or having a certain way, but they kind of didn't. So keep that in mind if you never played this game. If you have, you definitely know where I'm talking about. Now, you get assistance in your journey from fellow heroes by getting to use their weapons and other ones that you discover in the world. And each weapons have their perks. You have weapons that you use for melee, weapons for distance. Some weapons cause more damage than others, and charging them up helps you cause more damage along with you getting more abilities in the world. Now, you have a variety of enemies that you'll fight differently, so you have to learn their patterns and use the right ability against them. And that is basically a lesson that you learn in the first part of the game. You start learning, oh, I can't attack these people the same way. Oh, some people might have to actually block and hurt them because you will take damage like it is nothing. Now, this game looks very beautiful on the PS4 with its improved graphics, and the colors in this world really pop now with it, especially if you're playing it on a 4K TV or a high resolution TV. It just looks very beautiful. The cutscenes remain the same. Not much, a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of text and talk and everything, which is perfectly fine. So that's why I said, like, this is truly a remaster of the game because they didn't change nothing about it. They kept it what it is, what people loved about the game. So this game is more or less a perfect game for younger kids to play, as well as older people that grew up playing it. So if you're looking for a game for your kids to play, they won't be a little too tough, but will teach them the importance of taking things one step at a time. This is a game for them. And that's pretty much the review. So with that being said, let's jump into the pros versus the cons. And we're going to start off with the pros. The first one, this game is fun and funny. Even though it's supposed to be played serious, you have your funny moments in it, and it's just the gameplay of it is fun. Once you figure out your tactics, you figure out how to fight enemies, even the fighting is just fun, and it'd be funny how you attack enemies. Next part we're going to look at is the combat. That's another thing I loved about playing this game was the combat. You had different weapons for different enemies, and then however you want to attack them. If you don't want to attack them head up, if you want to hit them from a distance and take down their health and then hit them with one hit or a sword or a club, you got it. It all depends on how you want to play, but the combat is still fun in this game. And the last part we're going to look at, this game is challenging. Even it being an old school game, a lot of old school games had their challenges. You got to figure out how to solve these puzzles. You got to figure out how to get to one area to another. You got to figure out which weapons work best against the enemy. Is it better to hit them head on, or is it better to use your defense, use your shield, stun them and then hit them? So definitely a challenging game. So with the pros done, let's take a look at the cons. So the first con, you already gotta imagine what it is. It is the camera. The camera will probably annoy you. If you never played the game, the camera will annoy you. If you have played the game, you already know that the camera will annoy you. So all I can say is get used to it. Hopefully they might do an update where they let us control the camera more. Hopefully so. The next con we're gonna look at is you do a level restart when you die. That's how this game plays. When you die, no matter how far you proceeded in the game, proceeded in that level, you have to start all the way over. And that can make a lot of people mad, especially if you're like at the very end and you just get hit by an enemy and takes the last bit of health away. You gotta restart all the way from the beginning again. So keep that in mind. Definitely can be a rage quitting type game. And the last con, I really couldn't think of another specific con about this game. So you tell me, especially my old school gamers that played this game, what was something about this game that you didn't like that just made you mad or upset, or you wish they would have fixed it if they ever remastered it? I've already said my pet peeve with the camera. And that's pretty much the pros and the cons. Overall, I am loving playing this game again. Like I said, it's a blast from the past for me to play this game again, playing it on higher def graphics. Hopefully they do some more games from the PlayStation era like that. I definitely would like to see some more. But that's just my thoughts on it. Let me know how you guys feel. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like to let me know you guys enjoy reviews like this. And I'll work on trying to review more games. If there's a certain game you want me to review, a certain indie game, let me know and I'll try to see if I can pick it up and do a review as soon as possible. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I talk about stuff going on in the gaming and tech world, do reviews on some of the latest games and tech that's out, do top 10 new games coming out every month and so much more. Make sure to follow the social media page so you can keep up to date with what's going on, or if you're going to reach out to me. I love talking about gaming, so don't be afraid to hit me up. Catch me streaming on Twitch playing indie, PC, and console games, so hit me up in the chat while I'm gaming and make sure to hit that follow. But this is Proto, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.